Welcome everyone. How are you? Bell in house today, and I'm going to do the reading for this full moon in Taurus for November 6th, 2014. And I believe it's at 2200 hours. So I think that's pretty cool to have those kind of numbers. And this Taurus full moon, coming off these two eclipses from the month of October, I think it's going to really, you know, make us really think on what's going on. And, we all know full moon's time to release. But this full moon, I really think we want to just really put out there that our life purpose is coming our way now. I mean, we're going to get it. We're going to understand what we need to connect to, okay? And the trump card for the Taurus and the mantra for a Taurus is I have, okay? I have goals. I have gifts. I have, just say whatever. You just make it all positive. I have a good family. I have good marriage. I have lack of money. But what can I do to, we make it all. I have this, but we're going to make it this, okay? This is this is how I think, because when you think of the bull, and bulls, this Taurus is all about sensuality. That's why Venus is the ruler of Taurus, and we understand that Venus, love and beauty. We've already talked about her, and actually after this video, I'm going to add a little clip of my Aldebaran video when I shot Aldebaran in the sky when it was and Luna's in it too, and it was a new moon in Libra. It was 2012, but I shot this video, and Aldebaran is a huge giant red star. You think of our solar sun, our solar sun that rises and sets for us is a dot. It is a little nail thumb compared to the giant size of Aldebaran. And Aldebaran sits in the third eye of the Taurus. So imagine all that bright fire light coming out. Okay, okay. So and we know that Taurus is an earth sign. So we definitely want to get grounded with that too. And think God is in charge. God is in charge, but we're also on the earth. So we ground to the earth, but God is in charge. God is in charge. Okay? Let's think of it like that. Okay, so of course, because Venus in La Casa, I had to bring out my True Love Tarot. Okay, and I did want to work with the wisdom of the hidden realms. I like this little deck for full moons too. I was going to bring out the Enchanted Oracle, but I chose this instead. And I also wanted to bring out the Ciro Marchetti's Gateway to the Divine. I wanted to see what this little book has to say. This book usually comes out pretty cool, and I love that the priestess is there with her white owl. For my gal who knows. Okay, and yes, and she has her third eye gloriously beaming as well. So, try to take a little, it's a 2-minute video, my Aldebaran videos, I think 2 minutes and 11 seconds. I'll attach it to the end of this video. But we're thinking with that third eye right now, that starlight, okay? Psychic awareness, psychic activity. And I shall close with Archangel Michael mainly because I just have him here and I'd like to have one close with him. All right, so let me gather the cards and you all get comfortable. And again, put your intentions out towards my table too. We all, so I can feel the vibes because this is a universal reading. So I'm trying to tap for everyone that there's synchronicity and also a prominent, important message for any one of you out there. And again, with full moons, we release what no longer serves. But for this full moon, okay, there's two. I don't want to pick two. Yeah, but you know what? I'm going to keep these as bonus cards now because I think they wanted to come through. Okay. All right. Let me shut my chatter down and let us see what's going to involve. Okay. All right. Take your deep breaths. Get comfortable, and I'll lay down the cards. I'm sorry, I just saw something come on my computer. I've never seen that before. I wonder if it came through record. It came up to my top right corner there. If y'all heard that noise, I hope it didn't come through, but nonetheless, it's not there now. Okay, I'm sorry, I apologize. I'm still. Let me get this set up for all of you. Okay, there we go. That's better. Put my little glasses on so I can start seeing what's going on here. Okay, hold on. Can you see this? Alright, that's good. Okay, very good. Alright. And so we want to focus on our personal values, okay? I don't usually shuffle like this, but these cards. Okay, two came out here too. That's alright. The more the merrier. Okay, well, we have cards on the table for this full moon reading. And let us see how we open up to inspiration, hopefully. Okay, well, we already have a little stress on board. 10 of Roses with stress. And Roses is the wands, okay? The fire, the action card. So let us now consider that, a lot is happening now. Closing down the year is always stressful because now in the USA, we have holidays of Thanksgiving and Christmas that we celebrate, and there's always a lot to do, it seems like. But we don't have to get stressed out, and really, some of them, a majority of my readings recently, I've been saying, let's smooth down 2014 kind of slowly and not stressful, okay? So let's just focus on our personal values that we need to work on and we need to achieve and things we have to do, but let's not be blown up with stress, okay? Remember, Taurus is the I have, okay, with instincts and a commitment, and of course the sensuality and the factor of coming from Venus, okay? So, listen to your inner voice, go, of course, Taurus, think of your, that third eye and go with your instincts, your intuition and your gut, okay? Don't go for worries. Everything happens in time, okay? And now we have the next card, which is the Two of Wings, which happens to be the Two of Spades, and also happens to be the sword. But I do want to come back to this card too, because this is also the wands, all right? And when in the traditional tarot, the 10 of wands shows someone holding 10 wands, and it's a heavy load, but the wands have little leaves on them. They're blooming, okay? They're not dead rods. They're not dead staffs that he's holding, to burn. They're living, okay? But it's a burden right now to hold everything, but because there's a lot to come, okay? Because this card is alive. Remember, this is fire action, okay? And it's not to say that the stress is for going downhill. It's not like that stressful 10 of swords card, okay? Not at all. So, and this one has to do with fire and action. So that's coming from within, okay? All of this is an attitude of love and gratitude of within, okay? Two of wings, and the balance comes forward, okay? The two of swords is holding its own and is saying, keep that balance in your mind, okay? Keep mental balance, mental balance. And the Empress herself, Venus, is in the house. I gotta kiss her. I gotta kiss her. Is this not fabulous, my friends? What? So you see that stress of holding all those rose wands and the balance of saying, listen, don't worry, the mind can be balanced. And especially when the Empress of Love arrives, she is here to protect. Isn't this beautiful? She's here to inspire. She's here to bring us that creativity. We speak it that much. The 3 is the card of creativity. And she is here. How wonderful. Wonderful. Ay, ay, ay. I'm not sure if I want to read these yet. What do you say? Should we read them now? Oh, I just looked at them, so I guess I have to. Oh, shoot. But you know what? Looky who is here. The 2 of shells with romance. Yes. So again, Taurus, the sensual Taurus, even though, he's a little stubborn too, but he's bringing in the love, and Venus in the house. Yes. For this full moon on November 6th. And the hangman is here also, major arcana with attitude. So let's change this attitude to be very positive. If you've been having a little, cross with your mind and, thinking that, some things can be stressful. But, sometimes that stress makes us work harder. To be honest with you, I'm one of those that work best under pressure. I really do. If somebody gives me a project, oh, it'll take 2 weeks to do it. When I started 2 days before, because I like working under pressure. Back in the day, I called it scattered energy, but I could handle lots of tasks at once. Now they call it multitasking, but still, now the older I get, no, I kind of like to, have it out of the way now. But it's always. And then the attitude of the hangman is, remember, we don't self-sabotage, okay? Don't self-sabotage, because really working under pressure can sometimes bring your creation to perhaps not the best outcome. But sometimes some of my best work happened under that pressure, okay? So there's balance in all ways, my friends, okay? And always know God is in charge, and your guardians and your support of the angels. They help you. They give you that strength. They really do. They help push us. You know that. I know you do. And remember, it's about having the attitude that, I'm not self-sabotaging myself. I might self-sacrifice myself for this project right now. I got to get things done. But I'm going to make sure that it is done with utmost creativity for the good of all. Okay? And now we go to the spiral dancer. Circuitous route perception. Well, interesting. I just did a private reading today, and this card came through. So I will read this card out loud, most definitely. I shall do that. So I'll make sure that happens. I'm going to turn all the cards over for now. Love, love, love. Gaia's garden. How gorgeous. Fruition, abundance, reaping what you sow. And isn't that what we were just saying? Sometimes under duress, under stress, that kickstarts us to put that fire up our butt, and keep going. Keep going on your projects. Keep going what you do. If you're tending to a garden, you got to tend to it. In gardens, you don't plant seeds in the winter, right? People, there's a time and place for everything, right? That beautiful song, what is it? I love that song. A time to be reborn, a time to break down, that beautiful song. It's an oldie goldie. I remember it as a little girl, but it's a beautiful, well-written song. Fruition, abundance, reaping what you sow. And that is very true, my friends. You get what you give in this world. All of us. Every single one of us. We get what we give. Okay, and is there a little pumpkin there? I think that's a pumpkin in the corner there, too. So she came out at the righteous time, Our Lady Gaia. Might have to bring her in for the reading, too. It looks like she's got some ram head there. The word, Lord, communication, praise, and dishonesty. Wow. And Gaia's garden, by the way, is number 18, which we know is the moon card. Yes, we do. And 1 plus 8 is 9, my favorite number. Very good. And we have the word, Lord, communication, praise, and dishonesty. We might have to look at all these real, in a quick read. But the Spiral Dancer I have to read because it has come out twice in one day. Twice, and twice in a couple hours. And the Ace of Cups is abundance again. My goodness, my friends, we cannot deny that this full moon is about abundance. We have Gaia bringing the abundant garden. We have our Empress, Goddess Venus bringing us love, beauty, abundance. And now the Ace of Cups, the water, the emotions. Please, when you rest at night, go to sleep with positive thoughts, okay? Go to sleep. We were talking about how we're going to do that regenerative, take those 15, 20 minutes a day for regenerative thoughts and making sure that our cells are regenerating really nicely like the eternal star beings we are. So keep that positive, keep that bright light, alert and vibrant in your being. Now we have 5 of Wands. Okay, so it seems like we're going to have to keep that balance, okay? That some of us are still going to be challenged a little bit because 5s is that kind of struggle challenge, and that's all right. That's all right because, like we said, sometimes it takes that stress, that challenge to put that fire in us, okay? And we do have the wands here. This is all about fire action, okay? All about it. But just know that there's more to come. All right, this isn't an ending. This is things you've gone through and you're going to exit and move forward from. All right? And I will pick both of these up because they came out together. And there we go. Look, there's a little crisis on this table still. And crisis came out at my November reading also. So, okay, and that's, again, we spoke of this in the November reading, that this Tower card is about, crisis and, but the prior card I brought up in that reading was that, the prior tarot card is the Devil card. And if anything can cause us, problems and crisis and negativity and not thinking right is, evil is negativity. But just know after the Tower card, when you pass that negative vibe and you are in that crisis mode, you're sort of like in this like, okay, I got to get my fire action ready. I know I got to get it together, okay? Then the crisis will end and you'll start growing to the next phase, okay? All right? And we do have some more fire action here with the wands. And this is spirit, okay? So spirit is letting us know that even though there can be some crisis in your life, all right? But it keeps moving, okay? Don't get stuck, all right? Don't get stuck. We all, everyone has been through good, bad, and ugly. All of us. So, but we do move forward. We go on. It's the ones who can't. And I know that those are the ones who don't watch videos like this. Okay? But for you all who watch videos, just take it as a cycle. The balance of life. We talk about that a lot too. That balance, okay? Well, I would like to bring out the spiral dancer because of the fact that she's just come out twice in a couple hours here, and she's number 5. So let's see what number 5 in this oracle message. And remember, we've got the full moons here, so let us read the spiral dancer. Circuitous root, perception, and she is the ally because it came up right. The spiral dancer moves with her own rhythm and steps to music only she can hear. She takes you on a path that is winding and circular. She assures you that what you're experiencing as a setback is really part of an upward spiral. Beautiful. Perception is everything. You're not retracting your steps or going backward, but rather around and up. She says that you can be comforted knowing that your path is one of success, adventure, and experience. Follow her, for she dances along a magical way. If you're asking about a relationship, keep on dancing and magic will soon happen. Also, it's okay to allow someone else to take the lead at this time. Make sure to let others know that you're open. Always remember that relationships are mirrors and will show you the past, the present, and the potential future. All relationships have a destiny. Each is a sacred teacher with valuable lessons to share, even if it appears that the two of you are dancing in different directions. All the steps are perfect, even when you may seem to be stumbling. The spiral dancer is a reminder that destiny's true path is seldom straight. Wow, what a great card to kind of highlight all this sort of crisis and the stress and with balance we know that we can. And she's bringing it in very nicely for us. Keep on dancing, my friends, okay? Just keep on dancing, all right? Reveal your core values, really. Everything's coming for us. And let's go for Gaia's garden because we have the earth herself here, the earth goddess herself, and she is number 18, highlighting the number 18 moon card. Yes, let's read the ally. In Gaia's garden, you have everything you need to make your dreams come true. There is no shortage of anything, and you're constantly reminded of the law of supply. Gaia is the infinite spirit manifest in all tangible things. She represents the abundance of nature. When she comes to you as your ally, she invites you to partake of all the blessings of life. There will always be enough for everyone. Success comes to you from the fruits of your intentions, and all is well with the world as a result. This is also a sign to remind you to give thanks and maintain an attitude of humility and gratitude as your greatest good now manifests for you. Gaia's gifts are sweeter when you share them with others. Beautiful. That attitude of gratitude is very healing, my dear. And Gaia has manifestations for us. So put those manifestations into this full moon also, okay? Go for it. And the word Lord. I know the word Lord's come out a few times. I'd say this is probably the third or fourth time this year for me. He's come through with this deck because he does come out because I don't use this deck personally for myself. I kind of like it just for YouTube. So, but I do recognize him coming through. So let us see again what the word Lord has to say via communication praise with the dishonesty and the ally. The word Lord rules communication of all kinds and lets you know that positive interactions can be expected when he arrives as your ally. He only speaks with positive words and praises all he sees. He reminds you of the laws of abundance and praise. When you bless the world, it blesses you back. And we just spoke of that, right, my friends? You get what you give in this world. I believe that came up. That's what I think I said that earlier. I don't know if yes, you get what you give. When you bless the world, it blesses you back. When you say affirming, supportive words, they carry an energy that returns to you in physical form. And that's so true because, when you think positive, your health becomes more positive. Have you ever met people that are always negative and downers and bullies? You see like they don't look healthy either. They're not the healthiest kind, the negative ones usually are not. Remember that each one has power and will resonate into the universe, seeking its reflection in manifest form. So carry those supportive, positive, affirmative words. Your body responds to praise, as does everything in the world around you. Praise it for its inherent health and beauty. Applaud yourself for everything you do, as even the tiniest accomplishments are important. Praise your bills. Give thanks for the services you enjoy, and watch the ability to pay them increase as you align with Spirit's increasing power. This is also a time to remember the powerful practice of affirmations. Write them down and speak them aloud as a spiritual exercise. Say it is so and it will be. It's a very auspicious sign when the word Lord chooses to be your ally. And auspicious is a wonderful word. Okay, my friends, what we do, and because Empress is here, I will shut down with the goddess herself. My goodness, how can I not? And yes, my friends, it's all about how you interpret yourself, okay, and the perspective you have in your mind, okay, and we will read the Empress card, and just go from within, just always think positive, my friend. We don't have to think, negativity. And yes, sometimes we get down. That's so understandable, and especially when people are the ones to bring us down. Okay, yes, that can be very frustrating, you know. But we keep moving. We build ourselves up. Okay, we build ourselves up. Okay, and yes, it begins. And I have to highlight if you can see. Yes, it's a beautiful thing. Oh, I love it so much. The Empress. The Empress walks in her wondrous garden with her beloved daughter following in her footsteps, learning the ways of the court and the most benevolent way to rule the nations under their family's authority. Upright, this card represents fertility, political connections, and material wealth that comes from the riches of the land, water, and sky. The Empress indicates a person who is attractive and very creative. Rejoice! Exclamation mark. Your love life is going to improve in ways that seem to show the guiding hand of a master artist. In your quest for love, you can expect either to meet or be a person who exemplifies some or all of these qualities, or those described below. If it is you, this is to emulate the Empress. Then you need to give birth to something that has never been. The Empress symbolizes Mother Nature giving birth to the natural world of love, peace, and beauty. If your question was about having a child, the answer is a very fortunate one. To make certain, pick a second card. If it is the Princess of Shells, the answer is almost certainly yes. And that's very interesting because the Princess of Shells speaks of romance, and we have romance on the table as the Two of Shells. So I will have to bring this in because we have the romance card from the same Love Tarot deck here with us, okay? Okay, and we're almost finishing the reading. The answer is almost certainly yes. Making art or inventing something is similar to giving birth, so you may meet an artist or innovator. Your love life and relationships would benefit from your beautifying your appearance and or that of your home, inside and out, in ways that you might ordinarily consider too expensive or luxurious. Buy flowers for yourself and expect to receive a beautiful bouquet or gift. Okay, well, we can't deny that the Empress came through for our Taurus full moon. How delicious! The creativity card has arrived and romance is in the air. How could it not when the Empress has arrived? And we do have wonderful things. So keep the positivity, my friends. Keep the positivity, okay? And one to close, and I'll add the Aldebaran video because it's very interesting how at that time, on the June 5th, 2012 was when the Venus transit happened, and that opened my whole door to her. I was so amored and amored. I dropped a video just for that too, but that algebra, and I'll attach it because here is Venus right now in my house on 11 for the November 6th, 2014 video of the full moon in Taurus. Make a commitment, and this is what we've been saying. Make a commitment on this full moon. Archangel Michael, as the angel of courage and confidence, I call upon you to lend me your strength. Allow me to commit to myself, my life, and my divine purpose. Please clearly guide me so I can fully open my heart to every experience. And isn't this wonderfully said by Archangel Michael? Because that's what the Taurus is all about. Opening up your heart center, okay? That's what it's all about. Let go of the ego and open up that heart center. Okay? Oh my gosh. Full moon in Taurus. Earth is ascending. It's vibrating. No doubt about it. And it's vibrating to that heart center of love. Beautiful. Have a wonderful full moon in Taurus, my friends. Give yourselves a love spell. Why not? Self-love, self-worth, beauty, grace, attitude of gratitude. Keep it with it. Don't forget it. Don't deny it. You deserve it. You are beautiful, and I love you all. Ciao. Happy sunrise. There's Luna there. If you can see, it's the sun is rising, so that's Luna, and that's the star Aldebaran. And Aldebaran is a huge star, aging star, and it's so massive. I mean, our sun looks like, remember during the Venus transit how Venus was going around the sun at that size dimension? Well, our sun is the little dot, and Aldebaran is a monster. But anyway, I just wanted to show that new moon, and Aldebaran is also part of the Pleiades constellation, and I kind of believe that's where these light beings that speak to me come from, right? That star. So it's kind of cool. But we have the sun rising for this new moon on Sunday here. Well, it's Saturday morning, but also that star Aldebaran is the third eye of the Taurus, and Taurus is ruled by Venus. So I just want to share with everybody this for this coming new moon, but that's very important alignment, and I just want to share with everybody at the sunrise moment.
Okay, Aldebaran, the third eye of the Taurus constellation, ruled by Venus. Venus in the house. I'm gonna keep telling you people, it's fabulous. Okay, sunshine, good morning. See you later.